Alright, got the new Brickheadz 100 anniversary Disney. I'm excited to open this and check it out. This one will be getting open. My other one, I'll keep that one sealed. But still, I like to be very careful with how I open these. Not everybody is particular about their boxes. I am. I like to keep them looking great. Alright. 4. Twink. AK Mouse. Looks like Steamboat Willie. Willie! Oh my lord, it's Willie. Alright. 3. We got a 3. We got a 2. Alright. So we have Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. There we go. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. We have Tinkerbell. We have Snow White. And Old School Mickey. I guess that wasn't... Lighting's not the best in here, but whatever. So, which one shall we do first? I guess we'll just start with bag this time. So I got bags 4, 2 bags 4 here. Throw them over here, get them out of the way. We have 3, 1 3, 2 2s, and 2 1s. Alright, so open bag 1. Come on out there. Alright. Come on. Make sure there's no stragglers in there. Sometimes they like to stick around. And you're missing one piece and you're like, oh, where's that piece? You look everywhere, you don't see it, you think it went on the floor. Checking the carpet. Checking the box. In this little bag, hidden behind a barcode. That's where it be. Alright. I like to kind of just throw over my pieces I know that's going to be a little similar. I don't always do it, but sometimes I do. Like the tiles and the 2 pegs here. The brain. I love how they put brains in it. It's hilarious. So, anywho, I love Brickheadz. They're awesome. I have all of them except for, I think, 4, which are like the ones where it's like grand opening of Amsterdam store or Beijing or those kind. I think there's 4 of those. And I don't really think they look that cool anyways, so... And they're like thousands of dollars, so I can't justify that. Nor do I have the money to do that. So, anywho, we're going to organize these a little bit, not a lot. Just like to do the tiles. Alright. Let's see who is number 1. You would think Mickey would be number 1. He is. Alright. Mickey, number 1. That looks hilarious. We're going to start with a 4x4 square. Should have put it up here. That might work. You kind of see it. Not that it matters. I don't know if you care to see it or not. If I'm going to make another one of these, would you want to see this more clearly? Doesn't matter if you see this thing. What's up? I don't want to bend it over anymore. I don't like creasing them. So, kind of is what it is there. There we go. You can kind of see it. Cool. Alright. So, probably be cool if I did do this again to put some music in the background on. I think if the music is in the background, like I'm listening to it, it's a low volume, it's okay. Won't get some kind of weird copyright strike, but I don't know. Not that it matters for me, really. I'm not monetizing anything, so it's just for fun. Share something. Honestly, I don't really know anybody in real life, and I'm just posting this like, hey, this is what I do. One of the things I do. I do a lot of different things, for that matter, but I like Lego. I like the guitar. I have bass. Also, really trying to focus on getting healthier. As far as my weight goes, I got really underweight and trying to gain weight back. It's not easy. Alright, let's see. Next. Don't mind me if I make some weird noises sometimes. I am on the spectrum. Not that and that is what it is. I have some quirks. I have some things that really bother me, and I have some phobias and certain things. Not to get into that on a brick building thing here, but just talking real shit, you know. I don't believe in like skirting stuff or not talking about things or trying to be like politically correct all the time or whatever. I just come from a place of honesty and just like being upfront with people, you know, because life is hard. No need to be trying to hide something or be something you're not. Be your weird ass self. Alright, I need a couple more of these. Let's see. Bow, bow, ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, it's weird being so quiet. I always have something going. I can't stand the when everything's just super quiet. I don't like loud noises or like noises that are out of the blue, especially, or high pitched stuff really gets to me. But like if it's dead silence, I hate that as well. So I'm always listening to some kind of podcast or listening to a lecture or something. I love to learn about science and space and stuff like that, and metacognition and all kinds of stuff. So let's go into the next one here. Alright, so anyways, I always like to listen to something or music just to keep the silence out. The silence is deadly. My mind goes and goes and goes and it never shuts up. So if I have nothing going on, my mind is way faster than anything I could watch. So if I can watch something and kind of keep myself a little preoccupied, then my mind can quiet down a little bit and I can have a little bit of peace. It's very exhausting, like with the mind that never shuts up. Alright, next here. So, if you are watching this, thanks, and hello, and what, do you do Brickheadz? Do you save Brickheadz? Do you collect Brickheadz? Do you open them? Do you keep them in a box? What do you, just tell me something. Tell me about yourself. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Or bad, whatever. Real talk. Are you struggling? Let me know. Are you doing good? Let me know. because we as a species do not communicate very well when it comes to emotions or mental health. And that really needs to change, because we all have struggles, and a lot of us are trying to pretend like we don't, and that's no good for anyone. Alrighty, woohoo. Where is Yoo-hoo? There you be. Alright. Put that right here. Alright, now we need a 2x3. A little eye socket. So anywho, Brickheadz is definitely my favorite theme, but I really love a lot of them. I mean, the roller coasters and the fairground sets, those are really cool. I have the old roller coaster. I really want to get the new one, but it's just so expensive. I have not had the money to get that. I hope to get it before it retires, because as soon as they retire, they just skyrocket like crazy. The old roller coaster just retired last year, and it's already doubled in price. So I'm really glad I got to get that. Do you have a favorite theme? What is your favorite Lego theme? And do you like to mock anything? I have some cool mocks I've done with the Brickheadz that I can show sometime, if you're interested. I don't know. I just want to make some videos. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to make videos of. And I just sat down to do this, and I was like, well, why not record what I'm doing right now? You can post it, you cannot post it. I don't know. Maybe the audio will sound okay, maybe it won't. I have my headphones on, so I'm hoping it will sound somewhat decent. And I am eligible for an upgrade on my phone, so I'm really looking forward to being able to do that, because it has been cracked for a while now, and having a cracked phone is no fun. And I did that a little weird. I'm not used to talking and doing this at the same time. It's like taking way longer than normal. That's okay. Anywho, I wish this was a two-way conversation. It'd be cool to have someone to talk to. Get very bored just being alone all the time. It is no fun. At the same time, like, I don't like being around a lot of people either at once, but a few people at once is cool. I like that. Tell me something good. I did something weird there. What did I miss? What did I miss? I am talking and I miss shit. Got a white one there. Got a white one there. I see what I did. No problem. Easy fix. It's distracting to talk. I'm surprised. How much? Usually it's like, bam, done, you know. Fill in with this. Now we're gonna switch it over there. There we go. Alright, now we need two little L's, little corner pieces. Maybe I can put some music behind this in the end. Because if not, it's probably pretty boring for people to watch and listen to. Maybe not. But I would think so. Do you, if you're watching this, I'm talking to you. Do you play any instruments? Do you write music? Do you do, what do you do? Just curious, see what, who's watching this and what you're doing right now. Like, what brought you to this? Alright, building a hat. Yep. 1, 2 back. Yep, just like that. When I click, you brick. Just like that. When I click, you brick. Just like that. When I click, you brick. Just like that. Hell yeah. Give me that brick and sack. Brick and back. I don't know. Boom, boom. I love this little thing where it's like got the, when you click it, and it's got these little things like, wow! You know what I'm talking about? The little, it's, if you know, you know. Alright, now we're going to put on these ears here. Some big satellite ears. Cute. Do some feetsies. We got a 4x4. And we got a little one here. There we go. Isn't that cute? Boo! Now let's put some feet on them. Alright. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? It is weird that he doesn't have white hands. I mean, he had white hands, right? I mean, I guess it's him too. He doesn't have. No, that's not him. This is him. Derp. White hands. Why does he have black hands here? It's weird. He doesn't have his gloves on. We might have to fix that. That's kind of weird. Alright, let's give him a little tail. Oh, that's cool. We've got silver down here for the back, for the bottom plate. Isn't that spiffy? Isn't that special? Silver. That's pretty cool. There we go. The silver plate he's standing on. But I don't like the hands. The hands should be white. You should have white gloves. Comes with a little extra whip. His tail. Let's see here. I've got about 30 boxes down here of different pieces. Surely I have some white pieces here. Should be in with the modular parts. Let's see. There. Always have extra parts. These little bins are pretty good for them. I have, I don't know, like 30 of them down there, something full of different types of parts. But then individually separate those with little baggies. But it's a really good deal. You get like 10 of them in a package at Walmart. Slide that back down in there. I think I hear my dogs going crazy. Mailman must be here. Let's fix this here. There we go. Much better. Look at that. Mickey Mouse. White gloves. What up, Lego? Alright, so then I like to take, for pieces that I'm going to be displaying like this, these little pieces, I put back into the smallest of the plastic pieces, like so. Put those inside the other, that's the same number. Now, I can store this and this back in the box. One down. 3 to go. Alright, which one's next? Here we go. That's number 3, so that's not the one for me. Who will be next? Will it be Twink? Nope. That's what I figured. Snow White. Go on, seems like most popular to least popular. Okay, number 2. Small bag, small slit. Eyeballs. I love the little square eyeballs. I'd walk a million miles. Do do do. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Throw a few of these around. See where the printed parts are. Get the brain! With the brain it'll be alive! It's alive! It's weird because I don't really know what I'm sounding like either because I have these big ass headphones on, these Beats. Can you see it? Beats. And they're really nice. I like them for the fact that they block out noise on the outside world when you need it to. Things get a little too hectic. But, like I'm recording and I'm talking, and it's hard to hear myself. Pretty awkward. Sound like I'm talking through a muffler. Alright. Let's do it. Cotton candy, sweetie, yo, let me see that Tootsie Roll. Alright, there we go. There we go. Go. There we go. Any good shows you're watching now? TV shows? There's so many different ones on so many different platforms. It's crazy. I'm gonna say ridiculous, but hey, I kind of like it because there's so many options. It just stinks that there's so many different things you gotta pay for, or just choose, what to watch. I typically rotate. There'll be like a really good show on, and we'll binge that and watch those episodes, and then go to a different platform for a while. You just can't have them all at once. It's way too expensive. Which I'm talking again, and I'll walk 1,000,000 miles. There we go. Alright. So, anywho, yeah, always watching something, or listening to something. Like I said, I'm trying to gain weight, and been watching the 600-Pound Life a lot, and Disney Plus, and it's really interesting to watch because it's from the opposite spectrum of what I'm dealing with, but yet there's a lot of similarities in so many ways of the battles of it, and the emotions behind different things, and just like getting tired all the time. Because like they were talking about being overweight and just not having enough energy to carry the extra weight around and stuff, and they're just weak and out of breath a lot, and I'm like that as well, for a different reason. For being underweight, I am weak a lot, and get out of breath a lot, and can't go places like easily, or walk far distances or anything like that, and they can't do it either, and they're really struggling to gain or lose weight, and I'm really struggling to gain it, and it's interesting. I like it because like I'm relating to it without it being a direct connection, if that makes sense. Like, so it kind of separates you from what it is, so it's not like I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I appreciate it, them putting themselves out there and talking about stuff, and watching their journey. It's really cool to see them succeed with what they're trying to accomplish, and feel better about themselves. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's not just about weight, but about how you feel and how you move, and not being out of breath, and being able to do what you want to do, and enjoy life. I couldn't say what's a healthy weight for this person or that person or whatever, but I think we can all do a little better in whatever regard it is. We're never perfect, so strive to be a little better each day. That's what I try to do. I am working with a dietitian, and I'm working with family doctor now, and a therapist, and different modes of, and physical therapy I started last week, trying to build up my arms and my legs that had atrophied and everything. So I'm really trying everything I can to deal with my stuff, and not easy, but what are you gonna do? This is pretty cool. I love how they add brains. The brains are hilarious. Little brain. It's alive! Alright. I don't have to say that every time. I'd walk 1,000,000 miles. Do, 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 do. I saw Saturday Night Live. I watched actually yesterday on YouTube, and it's actually pretty good. They, not been the best over the last few years, but last night's was really hilarious. Is Pedro Pascal was the host, and he did this one where he was Mario. It's hilarious, but it was like Mario, but it was like all serious. So it was pretty good. The girl comes in, the Princess Peach, looking for him, and she's like, and he's like, Princess Peach is like, who are you? And he turns over and he's like, it's me, Mario. But it's like, it's hilarious. It's like, Antonio Banderas or something. It was real slick. You're like driving in the car and everything. It was hilarious. The thing dropped. There we go. The little Mario Kart. They were driving that. Pretty funny. Also, I've been watching a lot of stuff about Scientology over the last, 6 months or so. Really diving into it and learning about it. And it's fascinating. The people that were in it or are in it, they've gone through and go through a lot of craziness. It's a really wild cult, that's for sure. And there's a lot of nice people that have gotten out of it and try to help people to get out that are in it and provide things for them, and that's really cool. Community is really important, but I find the whole environment around that, the storyline that Elron developed and created with his religion. Basically how would you describe it? It's like a MLM bred with a Ponzi scheme and started a religion, and all done by a science fiction writer. That's basically Scientology. But there's some crazy, crazy shit in it. Do you have any kind of weird or different interests like that? That doesn't really personally pertain to you, maybe? I've never been in Scientology, never would want to be in Scientology, but I find the information about it really fascinating and entertaining. So I got a cat this year. Haven't had a cat since I was a teenager, and it's pretty cool the way it happened though. We thought it was a girl. It was a little kitten, just itty bitty, and it looks like probably mom. I don't know if she got, if she died or if, whatever. But the little kitten showed up in her backyard, and at the time we had chickens in our backyard, and we'd see her or see the cat every now and then. Turns out it was a boy in the end. Anyways, no spoilers there, just so I can stop saying it. So he was going back there, and he would walk around and follow the chickens around, which was pretty funny. And so, what did I do wrong? That's what I did. Maybe. Oh, okay, I see. Getting turned around. Anywho, trying to talk and chew gum at the same time. No, talk and tell a story. So anyways, he was in the backyard, and we noticed him, and he started coming around more and more, and he couldn't have been like 6, 7 weeks old. We felt bad for him, so inside the chicken coop we put a little like extra bedding kind of stuff because we noticed that he was going into the chicken coop. So, and he was following the chickens around, and he'd like scratch at the dirt. It was hilarious, like a little chicken. So he was like mimicking the chickens, and he would sleep in there with them, and we started feeding him, and he just hung out. And so after a while, we ended up rehoming the chickens, and when we did that, he started coming up to the front door and wanting, our attention and everything. And at this point, like when he first showed up, like he wouldn't let anybody touch him or anything. Like he was very apprehensive, very skittish, and it took months of me going out there and feeding him, and like just waiting and waiting, and eventually getting closer and closer. Like every couple of days I go like a foot closer or whatever, but eventually got into where I could get close enough to him, and I gave him some flea medication, and then I gave him some dewormer and stuff, and then we ended up taking him to the vet and getting him all his shots, and then got really cold, and we had gotten him fixed finally and everything. So at this point we had all the shots, and he was fixed, so we brought him inside, and we had 3 dogs, and we didn't know how that would go over exactly, but the youngest dog, our little Perry, he's still basically a puppy. I mean, he's a year old now, but he's all puppy, if you know what I mean. And he will play with a cat, like they wrestle. It's hilarious. Going back a little bit, sorry, but the cat. So the cat was hanging around with the chickens, acting like the chickens. So we started calling the cat Chicken. So so his name is Chicken. And I was like, yeah, it's a kitten named Chicken. And so anywho, so Chicken moved in with us, and we've been giving him, good food and everything, and he's like super soft. Took him to the vet. He's so nice. Like he's the nicest cat I've ever been around. Like he's so sweet. It's wild. Like last night he was in bed, and he jumped up in our bed, and he came over and he was like licking my face like a dog. I'm like, this is hilarious. And he cuddles up in bed like a dog, like go like snuggle under your arm and stuff. He's a super affectionate cat, and he plays with the other dogs. So I'm like, it's a perfect fit, and he's really healthy right now, and aim to keep him that way. And yeah, he's pretty cool. So we have him, and then a Applehead Chihuahua. He's 12 years old. He's getting up there, not seeming to do too well. Don't think he'll be with us too much longer. And then we have a long hair, medium hair Chihuahua named Bernadette. She's 9, I do believe, and she's adorable, super sweet. She's like almost perfect in every way that you could ask for in a dog. Really cool. I don't know why that's sticking out. Did something weird. And yeah, really she's super cool. Yep, just like that. And then Perry, which is the pup. He just turned a year old. But he's been crazy. We got him from someone that their now ex had too many dogs, and they just couldn't take care of them all, and they when we got him, he was like really scared about like everything. I don't know how his past was exactly, but he was like very scared about everything, very timid. We took him outside, and like he was afraid of the wind and would like hunker down and stuff, and he's just terrified of everything. We tried to take him for a walk, you know, and wasn't gonna happen. He just, every sound, every, like, you know, every flea fart, he was like hunkered down. Poor little dude, just like shaking. So it took a lot of time, a lot of patience working with him, and slow exposure therapy to being outside more and more. And now he loves going outside, and he will play fetch and stuff. And he's come a long way since we've had him. It's been about a year since we've had him now, I guess. Can't remember what month we got him now. But he was around 4 months old when we got him. He's a little over a year. So, you know, do the math. 6 or 7 months, depending on my being off about his age. Time flies, so I write everything down on the calendar. But I thought when he got fixed, he would be a little more chill, but he is not. He's got so much energy, it's wild. But he's a happy puppy now, which is awesome. He's a great size too. He's like not big, he's not tiny. He's like 20 pounds. So should live a healthy life that way. Because a lot of times with the super small dogs, they have a lot of issues and don't seem to live as long, but not always. And then we have Miha. Miha is my last dog. I've had her the longest myself. She's a Chiweenie, a Chihuahua Dachshund mixed, and she is 4 pounds, and she's just super, super tiny, super sweet. Call her a little parrot dog because she always gets up on my shoulder when I'm sitting on the couch. It's funny. And then she is 9 also, and she's just awesome. It's one of those dogs that has been with me through a lot, and hopefully she lives a long, long life. Alright, putting on the finishing touch of this one. And we have liftoff. There we go. Alright, and we have Snow White. Very cute. I like that these are printed. So printed tiles, not stickers. Printed tiles, which you would expect for a 100th anniversary. If it came with the stickers, that would be pretty lame. Especially for $40. Which, if you think about it, I mean, $40 for 4 Brickheadz is a good deal. Comparative to, you know, most of them are $15 to $20 a piece. We're getting 4 of them for $40. That's $10 a piece. Not bad. Alright. Next. We have Tinkerbell. Nope. That's number 4. We're going to have Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Number 3. And he is 1 bag. I hope this sounds okay, because I gotta admit, if I record all this and then like it sounds like garbly goop, that's gonna be a little disappointing. I mean, don't get wrong, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, but I'd rather the choice be up to me and not the fact that it sounds like garbly goop. But especially like with the headphones being as nice as they're supposed to be anyways, you would think that they would sound good. We'll find out. Separate some of these. Separate some of these. Boom, 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 boom. Do you separate anything when you do your Brickheadz or your Lego sets or anything? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I mean, I always do it, I guess, somewhat. But what I meant by that is sometimes I do it more thoroughly than others. And I used to do it a lot more in the beginning. Now I kind of just go for it, typically. But it can make the process go faster if they are separated in the beginning. It just depends, but with these little sets, it doesn't really matter to me. It's more of a OCD thing than anything, I think. But working on that so I don't go to like the extreme of it. I'll kind of just like throw some around so I see a little bit of order and then go to town. So let's go to town. We got a 4. We got a 1. We got a 1. Put this in. I love this blue. Very pretty. Very cool. Almost Smurf blue. Just a smidge dimmer. But these go this way. I never make so many mistakes. Must be nervous talking and recording this. I walk a million miles. Alright. What's the worst song you've ever gotten stuck in your head and couldn't get out? It just drove you insane. It is a random thought in my head. I don't know my answer. I'll think about it. But I hate it when that happens and it's a song you really despise. It's also bad though when you really like a song and then it gets stuck in your head and then you end up hating the song because you ended up singing it to death in your head. I dropped a piece. I gotta grab it. Pick it up with my toe. Boom, 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 boom. All right. All right. One, two. Now this makes sense. This guy did have black gloves. Not Mickey. Mickey had white. We fixed that. I'll tell you, they're like the mocks that I see now are so amazing that people do that it's kind of sad on one hand that Lego can't create some of these sets that these people do, and because they're just so phenomenal, or put the design aspects of them into theirs, you know, with these new like moving parts and like I don't know how to describe it. I mean, you know, if you've looked into Lego at all the crazy mocks they have out there now, there's so much talent that goes into creating some of that stuff. It's really cool, and I would just love to see that kind of ingenuity going into the actual legit sets, and not dumb them down so much, like with the with these. What do you call them? The frickin' got a brain fart here. Where you vote on them, you know, they got to get 10,000 votes, and then they go up to the next part, and blah blah blah. The creator stuff, like not the creator series, but brain fart. I can't believe I can't think of the word. Like Winnie the Pooh and stuff, where they the theme was created by a fan. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. So the fan creates it, people vote on it, it becomes a real set. However, then it goes through the designing process through the people with Lego, and they gotta change and make stuff to where it's more affordable, perhaps in some cases, or more accessible for people to buy or to store. And I get that, but it sucks when it's at the expense of the design essence, if you will. Like, for instance, that's off the top of my head, the new foosball table that came out. That was a really cool idea. The original concept was so neat, and then they made it, and it's so itty bitty. It's like, this is a joke. Like, they made it nonsensical. Like, it's just a really big, or really like a small display piece. Like, it's very small now, and took all practicality out of it at all. Or you see some of the castles that people create, and I realize they're very large, and custom castles and everything. But think about how expensive and big the Titanic was, and I mean, honestly, I thought that one was kind of lame. I mean, it's just a boat. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't they should have made it break in half, and display it that way, to where you can hinge and open and close, or something like that, lights, sounds, something, especially for the price. That, I don't know, I know a lot of people, maybe even more people like it than didn't, but in my opinion, I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of lame. Just like the pyramid. I thought the pyramid one was really lame too, because it wasn't even a pyramid. It was half of a triangle. It went flat on the back. So, but I like things to be very, I guess, logical and make sense. Like, if it's if you're going to call it a pyramid, I want it to be a pyramid, Like, if you're going to call it a a circle, let it be a circle, whatever. I'm not having brain fart there. But you get what I'm saying. I like things to actually be what they say they are. Don't like inferences or innuendos. It's like, just mean what you say what you mean, and we can all get along. Everybody, I don't like to use that. A lot of people just assume that other people know what they're talking about, but we all have completely different experiences, and which it literally makes our words mean different things to different ones of us. That's why some people get offended by certain things and other people don't. It's like, a big part of that is the language of what those words mean to you as an individual, and those words might not mean the same thing to someone else, and then we can become really argumentative towards each other about it because we don't understand that the other person thought it meant something else. It's like we don't have the same life experiences. And so, we do not have the same language. So anyways, I don't know how I got there from the Lego Titanic, but anywho, no hate to people that like it. That's awesome. I'm glad they did it because I know a lot of people really wanted it, so that's awesome. There's plenty of sets that I like that a lot of people don't like. So, and that doesn't matter to me. Actually, if it was up to me, all the sets I like, no one else would like them. Because then I could buy them cheap. Of course, then they would stop making them. So no, I guess not. But I like that they're when they're not super popular. Because sometimes it's it sucks. I wanted to get the the new transformer, you know, and it was like so popular. It was like you have to basically wait up until midnight or set your alarm to get up at midnight to order it, so you get it. That thing sold out pretty quick. Oh, a little tail. That's what that is. That's adorable. Got a little tail. Looking good. Let's make the base. Cool. Little ears kind of move a little bit. Go up. They'll probably go down at the beginning, and if I need more space in there, because it's tight, I almost need more shelves again. Alright, one more to go. Let's put these in this little bag. Extra pieces. What time is it? 1:17. I've been doing this for almost an hour talking. Crazy. But fortunately, I am getting hungry. So after this, I will go down and make some food. I think I will make a purple sweet potato. Have you ever had a purple sweet potato? They are amazing. Purple inside and out. I'm not talking about the purple baked potatoes like that you get like or you see more often, but actual purple sweet potatoes. They're amazing. They sometimes have them at a local like natural store that's sort of close to us, like 25 minutes. Not close to me, but a lot of people would say that's close. Anyways, and they're amazing, but you can also order them offline and have them shipped to your house if you buy them by the case, which is what I do because I don't get out much, and because it is cheaper that way, and because I eat a lot of them. I typically eat one every day. There are rare occasions where I don't have one on a day or something, but 9 out of 10 days I have a purple sweet potato. Oh, and then another new thing I started eating is pea protein, and I had a hard time finding ones that like agreed with my stomach and that, you know, I felt comfortable about the ingredients, because so many of these companies, like especially like companies like supplement companies, they don't have a whole lot that they have to adhere to, like, you know, the medical industry does. So you end up not knowing always what's in your food, or they have a weird aftertaste, or it's made in some shared factory, so you get wheat in there, and I have celiac disease, and so I gotta be extra cautious with that, and you know, just where did they get the peas or whatever kind of protein you're getting, and what kind of soil was that grown in, and where was it grown. You know, all these things start, you know, I start thinking about. But anyway, so I did a lot of research finding the best one, and in my opinion, and I got it, and it was amazing, and no weird aftertaste. I found out a way to make this really good pudding with it that it kind of tastes like it doesn't have this in it, but it kind of tastes like caramel vanilla pudding, or maybe a mixture between butterscotch and vanilla pudding. But it is really delicious, and I make that now every day as well, so I'm getting more protein there in my diet, which is important for me as I'm trying to build up, you know, my muscle back up and stuff. So the construction site of my body needs some building materials. Anywho, the brand though is called Purus Protein, Purus Pea Protein. So the brand is Purus, Puris, and they're amazing, very very amazing. So if you ever need pea protein, I would definitely give them a try. It's so like smooth. It's like just like flour. Like it's so fine. And I tried several different ones, and they had a weird aftertaste or grittiness, or you know, ingredients you don't need or something. And this one, the only ingredient is pea protein, and so they make it at their laboratories and then ship it directly to the customer. It's pretty cool. They also supply a bunch of big chains. Like I believe they supply Beyond Meat with their pea protein. Don't quote me on that. You can quick Google search though. I guess we'll let you know if I'm right. Alrighty, woohoo! We are building Twinker Bell. Twinkie, Twinkie, Twinkie Bell. Twinkie Bell Bell. So, if you like Lego, what was your favorite set that you bought last year and why? And did you build it or did you save it in the box? And why? Also, what is the favorite set that you've bought this year and why? And have you built it yet? Are you going to build it? Are you going to save it? You know, let me know. I'm curious. I typically, like, if I can afford it, which money's been really tight lately because I have not worked and I can't tell you how long, due to my health and everything. So I'm inside a lot and I don't really get to buy them like I used to. So anywho, where was I going with that? I guess, long story short, some of them that I bought, let's see, my favorite one probably this year. Oh man, that's a hard one. Why'd I ask myself such a hard question? You know, honestly, this one is pretty cool. I mean, this year just started, really. So this is probably my favorite one I've bought so far. And I really like Year of the Rabbit, which I didn't buy, but you get it for free. I have all the Chinese Zodiac ones now that, you know, up to date. I even have the original Year of the Snake from 2013, which preceded all of the of that series completely. It's like what really started the whole series, and I can show you that at the end if I remember. If I don't, just ask me and I can post a picture or whatnot, show it next time. But I'll try to remember. But it's pretty cool. It's huge. I never built it. It's hard to get. It was a Chinese exclusive, so it was only ever released in China. And it wasn't cheap. And that was really exciting to get. I love getting stuff in the mail. It's like super, super exciting, you know? Let's turn this little guy over. Or gal, I guess I should say. Excuse me. There it is. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. Alright, let's see. We need back scratches. Back scratcher! Back scratcher! Back scratcher! Alright, let's see. Put this here. This might be the most boring video you've ever watched. If you've made it this far, congratulations. Why? I was kidding. But no, like, I'm trying to talk and stuff because I know if I'm watching videos with audio on, I don't like it when it's silent. So, like, I'm trying to keep talking, but it's weird having a conversation with myself. I'm honestly probably doing better than what I would with talking to somebody else. Possibly, but I don't know. It is very awkward. So, like I said, if I do this again, maybe I can bring my laptop upstairs and then put some music on. Right now, I'm using my phone to record this. So, plenty of room there. Alright, we need this. So, I'm really excited though about the new upgrading of the phone. That's pretty awesome. Are you into tech at all? Do you like phones? Do you not like phones? Do you not care? Like, are you an iPhone person? Are you an Android person? Or do you like them both and whatnot? I see like benefits of both of them. I reckon, like, just depends on what other stuff you have, really. Like, if you have MacBook and you have, an iPad and stuff, I can see the benefit of having the iPhone. But like, if you don't, then to me, Android, at least when it comes like, the top Androids, they really outperform Apple. Just like the new Samsung S23 Ultra that's just came out for pre-order and will be available on February 17th. That has a 200 megapixel sensor, which is amazing. It has some crazy sick night abilities for pictures, super fast processing, Wi-Fi 7. It's nuts. And it's going to take 8K video, which I'll never shoot 8K video. That to me makes no sense. I'm never going to play anything on a screen that large, nor am I going to be cropping anything down, I don't think, that much. With that being said, I will test out and try the 4K and see how that looks, but mostly I'll probably use the 2K. The camera quality is more my thing that I'm excited about, and the zoom quality, and as well as the speed. Where'd that go? Yep, okay. And then, so I'm really excited about that. I love taking pictures, and I really like the S Pen. Like, I have the Note 20 Ultra right now, and you got the little stylus, and I really like that a lot. It comes in handy for your sign-in stuff, or if you're doing art kind of things, anything like that. And I do like to draw. There it be. Oop, slipped. But anyways, yeah, so I'm really excited about that. And with all the promotions going on and stuff, like, I'm trading in the Note 20, and that, they give you so much for that. And then for pre-ordering, you got upgraded to the higher level of memory. So I'll have 512 gigabytes of internal space, and then I also have a 512 gigabyte micro SD card. So I will have 1 terabyte of data storage, and then I'll have 12 gigabytes of RAM in the phone. So pretty sweet. It'll be nice and quick. And then I also got a watch that came with it, and earbuds. So I'm interested to see how those sound. But yes, I got earpods, and what's the other thing? The watch, yeah, Galaxy Watch 5. I didn't go with the Pro. I went with the standard one. The only difference really is, like, the Pro is a little bit bigger, and I have little arms anyway, so I don't really want like a massive watch. And then it also does have a little bit longer of a battery life with that space. So that is where I was like, I didn't know. And probably looking back, I would have went with the Pro if I would have known how much of a difference the battery is on there, because at the time I didn't really know how many more milliamps it does have. And I don't know that off the top of my head, but it is pretty significant of a time. So, but whatever. As long as it lasts for a full day, that's cool because I can charge it at nighttime. And I did this. That goes on the other side. Just this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I put this on. Whoop. Having some issues today with putting things on. A little funky. I'm not going to say it's your fault for being there. But I am going to say, I never do this. He never does that. But, for real, I just, it's funny how we get, like, no one's here in the room. No one's even at my house. I'm here alone, recording on the device that, you know, no one may never see. It's up to me to put it out there or not. And I'm still concerned and worried about, like, as if someone was here right now. Pretty weird how the mind works. It's like, you're not there, but that doesn't matter because in my mind you are there. So I act as if it is, you are there. I mean, reality is in our mind, that's for sure. Pretty weird. She's coming together. Alright. We need a 2x2. We need a little slope. We need a 1x1. Another 1x1. Another slope. And we need a quarter round here. Another quarter round. I get around. Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah. Get around, round, round, I get around. Cute. Alright. What's that? 1x1. We need a 2x2. We need a 2x2. 1x2. Slope, double slope for an ear. Yep. Quarter round for some hair. There we go. Q. Q whip. Q whip. Get on now. Alright. That. Hope you can see this. I haven't really been looking backwards that much. Too bright. Hopefully it's not too bright. I need a better filter on this thing. The globe above me. It is very bright. But if I turn it off, then can't see. I can see. But you can't see me. Alright, little. Alright, 1x1, 2x2, or 1x2, 2x2, rail 1x2. We're gonna do an ear, double slope. I'm gonna do a quarter round. going to do, I would think there. There we go. Gotta find a new place where the tricks are hid. If this didn't come with a wand, I will be disappointed. And where's the green? It's odd. Let me check something. Check it, don't wreck it. Yeah, that's what I thought. But then, that's weird. Here it shows it with a tile. There's no tile there. Lame. It would look better with a tile. I'll have to see if I have a tile in that color. And if she doesn't have a... I just sold a bunch of my... Look, I'm the one that is lame. Because I forgot when I fixed that head, made the torso go on a little bit backwards. So, this, go back here, this, go here. At least I caught it. There we go. Much more sense. Cool. I am, must be pretty hungry. Because I am making some really crazy mistakes. Because I've been doing this for, what, almost an hour and 20 minutes. Alright, so where were we? So this is going to go her. It's going to go up here. Let's click on here. And it'll go out. Yep, just like that. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm really hoping that I'm missing it, but I do not see a wand. How is there going to be a Tinkerbell with no wand? Doesn't make any sense. I don't think she has a wand. Tinkerbell without a wand is like Hook without a hook. Peter Pan without something smart to say. Like, that's bizarro. Very bizarro. And I just sold a bunch of my accessories because I don't really do minifigures like I used to. So I was kind of making up the difference of money stuff to buy some of this other stuff that I do want, I am interested in. And so I sold a bunch of that. I hope I have a wand. I mean, come on. She's not a Tinkerbell without a wand. Let's see what accessories I have left. First, let's put this back in jar. I wonder how long it'd take to upload this video, because it is pretty long. We're almost an hour and 20 minutes in, so I'm not sure. But I mean, I could clip it all down and make it really short, and just the talking parts, or speed some stuff up where I'm not talking. But honestly, I don't want to take the time to do all that stuff. Like, that's not something I'm interested in. Like, fast forward through me, I don't mind. But I don't think I really want to go through and edit all that on a phone. That's really tedious. Maybe in the future, if it's something I got into doing and people were actually watching it and stuff. Alright, see some torsos, some guns. Got a chicken. Do you want a chicken, little girl? I could give the Twinkle girl a chicken. Got a hoop. That didn't work. I'd rather have at least one. They had all kinds of them. It's like as soon as you sell something of Lego, you regret it a week later, if that. I hate it. Because right now, I need that piece. I need the wand. And I had a bunch of them. Oh, I got one. I got wand. Hump, hump. Pun humor. Got it. Now, I think I'll switch her arm up like that. But she was right-handed. I do believe. Could be wrong. I'll look it up. If she's left-handed, I'll switch it. But there we go. Alright, so I think they did pretty good with these overall. I made some mistakes while building because honestly, I'm tired and I'm nervous about doing this. But how would you have not put a wand in with this? That makes no sense. 2, how would you have made Mickey Mouse's hands black? He wears white gloves. Makes no sense. And if you say, oh, well, the old one didn't. Right here, the old one. White gloves. Makes no sense. So, that's the 2 things I would change with these sets. And one more. I don't know if they make them or not. So, if they don't, they should have. But on this, if you look at it, this middle gray piece is just like the light bluish gray set. But then these are that metallic silver. And I think they should have made this metallic silver as well. So that, give her a wand, make Mickey Mouse's hands white gloves. Other than that, it's a great set. It's very cute. And I look forward to putting it over here on my shelf, which is what I'm going to do now. And hopefully I made enough room for them on my Disney shelf. I have to count them again, but I have over 200 Brickheadz. I know that. I know that much. That's not counting doubles. That's like into like unique ones. But some of those are the mocks. So let me take this off of here. What I'm gonna do is so anywho, this is one of my favorite mocks. Right here. Nintendo, good old Duck Hunt, you know. And then the dog would laugh at you. Love that. Marvin the Martian and Canine. Perry the Platypus. And Dr. Goofensmurfs. I really like those. I have a Mr. T here. And then a bunch of different Scooby-Doo ones in the van that are mocks. So, and then there's the Year of the Snake. Love it. It's huge. You can tell how much bigger it is from Year of the Rabbit. But I have all those also. And then let's go over here. we got a lot more down here of Brickheadz. So I'm going to put this, zoom this back a little bit here. We are going to see if we can fit them all right here. It's going to be close, people. Oh, no! Mickey Mouse lost his ear. Alright, get his ear. I can see I'm going to have to make some adjustments. So, bear with me. Oh yeah, I got the Simpsons here. That's the mock. Anywho, I added these to Buzz Lightyear to make them a little taller so I could squeeze that in a little bit more. Make more room. I have so many shelves up here, and I can only do so many. So, definitely this year I'm going to have to make another shelf. I just put another one in, actually, last month. And then we had these new Brickheadz come out. So now we had more Brickheadz come out. And next month we have 3 that are coming out that I'm really excited about. And then looks like they're going to be coming out with more this year still. So with that being said, oh yeah, that'll give me plenty of room here. When we get more out, I'm going to end up needing another shelf. I can definitely fit at least one more shelf on this wall before it gets ridiculously low. It's pretty low already, but so I got the Jack Skellington here, and then this is a mock, and the nose glows in the dark. The nose glows in the dark. I'll try to remember and pop the light off and let you see it. Put that there, and then here she is. Awesome. That works. I'll even all those out when I'm off here. And then I need to go through and dust them all again. But, okay, so here's the new ones. They look good. But if I stand, let me see if I can go back. Move this behind me. So I got all the Star Wars there on the bottom ones, and then I got the holiday ones. I got all Disney ones on that shelf. I have some mocks up here on this one, mixed with some other random stuff and Ghostbusters and whatnot. And then all my Harry Potters on this one. And then I have a mixture of ones up here of more holiday stuff. And then the pets. We got more pets up here that ran out of space of, and the Brickheadz Brick Me. Got the Daily Bugle here. The new little pinata. That one was awesome. It was a lot of fun to do. Then I have the ones over here that are the, what do you call it? Soccer. Football. Whatever you want to call it. Ones. And then Lord of the Rings that just came out. And then, well, you see those there. Then over here, and I left that one in the box from Comic-Con. I didn't go, but I got it. And you see the other ones, Ninjago, Emmett, and Wild Style, and Husband and Wife Thing, Bride and Groom, I guess it's called. So I have the Marvel separated and the DC separated, as you see, and then Year of the over there. Let's see if I can turn this light off without, hopefully I'm not giving anyone vertigo here. I'm moving a lot. Anyways, now I'll come over here. You can see the little nose glow in the dark of Zero. But it would glow a lot more. However, I do not leave, I have all the windows up here in this room closed with blackout curtains, so nothing fades that way. I do really like the roller coaster. It's really cool as well. I got a little dude up here, and Oh, Batman's over here. He has a little wand, so worst case scenario, I could have snagged that one. Got the UFO with Rick and Morty over here. But I did have a whole lot more set up and like the whole town and every modular and stuff last year, but I sold those and kind of went to focusing on just the Brickheadz and a few other pieces. We got like the Transformers down here and Groot and stuff. But yeah, so that's it for now. I've been on here a long time. It's been over an hour and a half. If you stayed through, I appreciate it, and that's awesome. And I hope you liked it. Let me know. I gotta put Mickey Mouse's ear back on and go get me some food. Have a good one. Just be yourself. Don't let anyone tell you how to be, you know. Just be your weird self, man. I don't like saying man. There's a lot of habits we get into, don't we? Anyways, sorry. Be yourself. Bye-bye.